Hello, investors, and welcome back. Buy low, sell high. Just remember that. Buy low, do not FOMO. I just wanted to reiterate that because right now we have the record date, and a lot of people have been waiting for this for BBIG. There's a few other stocks that I want to talk about this during the video, so be sure to stay to the end. So May 18th has been set as the record date for dividend shares. It's that simple. These two companies are going to split. So BBIG, this is going to go nuts tomorrow. People are going to be talking about it. And leading up to May 18th, people are going to start holding it because it needs to be held until they distribute this tax-free spinoff of Cryptide. For every 10 shares that you buy before May 18th, close of business May 18th, you will get 1 share of Cryptide common stock. So that's really the takeaway of what's happening. That's what everybody has been just waiting for, the date. So May 27th. Now, if we go to the community tab, you can see 3 days ago, I was talking about BBIG might pull a cup and handle pattern leading up to the Fed meeting. It looked like it to me, and definitely this stock, I wanted it to be on your watch list along with GGPI. Now, the reason I talk about these other stocks is because if you missed out on one, just know that there will always be something else in the market. The key to really making big gains in this type of volatile market is to know what those major catalysts are. And of course, with BBIG, there were setbacks, right? This got pushed to the right, and then it got pushed to the right again. But patience pays off, and timing is really important. So there's a few other ones that I talked about yesterday, and I got some feedback, and I appreciate everyone who mentioned the stocks below in the comments here, because I'm able to tell everybody about those. And that's why I had this BBIG. I reiterated it again for today. Bed Bath & Beyond, Mullen did really good today, and Airbnb has a date of May 11th coming up where they're going to launch one of the biggest updates in a decade, they said, during their last earnings call. So watch this one too. This was definitely, if you own this, if you bought it today and you got it at that key support level where it just went flat, I believe you're going to do well on this. I think there's still time to get in it. And this is one that you're going to want to keep over summer. There were a lot of recession fears with Airbnb, and I just think that that's going to be a really good hold. It's a very well-run company, and their bookings are just going to be massive. Watch my video on that. You can find it in the videos below. So AMD has been getting on a lot of people's radar. Apple, we've got NEO with their earnings. Mullen's up here. We've got Minecraft Mining Holding Corporation, or HYMC, related to AMC. For those of you following that one, I know I haven't talked about it much. We talked about it in the Discord just a little bit. And then, of course, SNDL. I want to talk about SNDL just briefly. Now, Vinco Ventures, BBIG ran up to about $4.14, and you can see it pulled back severely. This went back down to about $3.51. We'll take a look at the charts, but after hours, it has been fluctuating. Matter of fact, let's take a look at the chart. Right here, I was really expecting when this popped off to get more to $5, and this really hit $4.14. Let me see exactly what I've got here. Yeah, it hit $4.14, maybe a little above that. It may have been $4.18. Yeah, it looks like it was $4.18, $4.19. And then in the 30-minute chart, you can see it came back here to $3.46. So $3.46 starting to flatten out. I wouldn't enter this. If you missed it, you missed. I mean, you can do whatever you want with your money, but you want to get in these plays. Obviously, some people might want some of the Cryptide early, and that would be a reason for them entering the play. Now, let's just switch gears real quick. I want to put in here, let me put SNDL. And for those of you that were just here for the BBIG, all good. Thanks for watching, and let's put SNDL in here. And SNDL is starting to accumulate, and we know that dark pool is trading the hell out of this and is keeping it in a funnel. But I do believe that we are starting to see some of the last days of 46, and if this does dip, I believe it only dips to about 43 before it comes up and finds support. Now, there was an analyst that came out and upgraded this stock. BMO Capital Markets upgraded from underperform to market perform from 60 cents to 70 cents. So there's been downgrades, there's been neutrals. we know that this stock is somewhat getting priced in for Alcana, but I do want to make sure that it's clear that not only is BMO Capital Markets a pretty reputable firm, but so the last time an analyst did a price target on this, he had like a 1-star rating, and I put that as my card. And I just want you to know, be patient with SNDL. I do believe that there's going to be an opportunity to get out of this if it's not going to get over $1. For those of you that just want to hold on to it for a potential reverse stock split, there's still so many catalysts that are coming up for SNDL. I would say you have to stick it through May. Nothing's going to happen until June at the earliest with this, as far as, you know, reverse stock split. I think it gets announced in July, but let this earnings come out, see how you feel about that. Give them time for the blackout period to lift up for May 16th. And the last thing I would say is make sure you give this time for the buyback to be announced. I mean, May, the end of May. If you've waited this long, a lot of things have happened with this play. I believe that it's going to be worth it. That's something, I mean, I talked about SNDL for like 3 weeks. So I'm very, very confident that SNDL has a really good chance. Hopefully I'm right about that. We'll have to see. That's all I've got for you. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, leave the video a big thumbs up, and look down in the description. If you don't have a Webull account and you'd like to start one, you can get 5 free shares. That's all I got. I'm going to turn it back over to you guys and trade safe.